Yes, people, welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. It's my last day of my days off before I go straight back to work in the morning. So, yeah, I had a good few days off because of the transfer deadline, and everyone should be happy what we have done our business. So, welcome back to another show. I'm John, and we're going to talk about the deadline day verdict. And if you do like the video, please hit the like button. That would increase my channel immensely. And also, if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. Also, leave your comments in the live section. And rules are still applied. No crew messages, no trolls, no brilliant sort of thing. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen, don't you? And I've got mods in here, by the way. And yeah, we're going to talk about yesterday's deadline day. I thought it's been a fantastic transfer window. We spent 92 million quid, which I think is absolutely fantastic. We spent the most money of the whole of the transfer deadline. Biggest spenders in Europe, yeah? And Juve came a close second place. But I think the 5 signings were made, although they're all good signings. One of them's absolutely top-notch signing we did. But my only concern, we didn't go out and buy a striker. We had a couple of opportunities to go out and buy a striker. Duvan Zapata, Hugo Ekiteke, as well, and Yannick Carrasco's name's been mentioned as well, and Felipe, the defender, couldn't get him over the line, but we could have got Duvan Zapata a couple of days before the window slammed shut. We had the time, we had the chance to get this guy. 5.5 million loan deal, right? And that's a straight loan it would have been, but we have missed a trick there, and we could have done a lot better than that. But listen, I'm not going to complain about the signings we made. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And it's the most we spend. This never happened under Ashley. And I've seen people out there giving it 9s and 10s and 6.5s and 7s. Something's a little bit harsh, but like I said, we did a striker. And it looks like Chris Wood might have got COVID. I could be wrong, but he might have got COVID as a COVID outbreak in New Zealand, and he was there. So we have got to see what happens on that. So, yeah, people, tell us what you make of the transfer deadline. I'm satisfied with it. And I also got to mention a big shout out to Paul Toon Review and Bazza World Sport TV, Billy, Jade as well. And what a job they've done yesterday. 14-hour stream. Honestly, I've got to give a clap to them as well. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, so brilliant work by the guys there. Yeah, and I think I've played a little bit of a part as well because I jump on the channels as well. So listen, getting followed, and also big up to Baz as well, getting over 3,000 subscribers as well. So well done, Bazza. Right, let's go over the comments. And I'm going to say, Big John singing the song about how long is this? I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that. Nearly got caught out, by the way. Very first message as well, by the way. Shame we couldn't get a striker or Lingard. Hopefully, we have enough from Wilson back in 4 weeks' time. Let's hope that is the case. And hi to Jules. I hope you're good. I hope to my guy now. I hope you are absolutely fantastic. Always good, mate. Always good. And oh, by the way, if you'd like to become a member, then you know what to do. Click on the join button and you will become a member as well for only 99p. And if you'd like to donate as well, that's up to you. Super chatters, cool. That's absolutely fine. The most important thing for me is getting the subscribers up and good contents before anything else. So listen, really, we love to striker, but believe we have enough to stay up, and the real fun begins when we'll be busy in the summer. Yeah, absolutely. I think we're still up this season. If you know what I mean, wacky crafting to you. Exactly. What happens? Me and Miaze knows the drill. And there's steps out and there's a block and time out. Yeah, time out first, and then if they don't prevail, they're done. After to Jockey B, hope you're okay. Apparently, Zapata was a lot more. Well, different messages again. 5.5 million on a loan. Then they wanted something like between 35 and 40 million quid. I think, listen, Atalanta knows what they're doing. Yeah, they are a selling club. Yeah, Zapata's going to come 31. So that was good money we offered there. But they couldn't get replacement on time. Jeremy Boga, they bought like Jeremy Boga. He's played for Sassuolo, yeah? It's not a striker, he's a winger. And they got the lad from Parma as well. And how good is he? I don't know, because he plays in Serie A B. And there he is. Afternoon, John, Tony B. Hope you okay, mate? Absolutely. And just a good point from Truls. Manu's treatment of Lingard, not talking about our deal just in general, is disgraceful. Y'all got to come on to that. I mean, Ralph Ragnick has come out and said to Jesse, look, you can leave the club with open arms, with blessing, yeah? So if you want to go to a club like Newcastle or West Ham, you're welcome to go there. A couple of hours later, breaking news comes out and said, look, Jesse, you're not going nowhere, mate. We decided you're not going anywhere, yeah? Now, both because of the Mason Greenwood saga, yeah, could be that. Who knows? Otherwise, they would have been short. But Jesse Lingard is not going to get a game for Manchester United. He will not, yeah? I think they peed them off a bit, man. And the World Cup's coming up in November, and his chances playing in that is going to be so remote, it's going to be unbelievable, yeah? I think they don't want to sell any of their players to us because they're going to be thinking we're going to be a threat in future years, yeah? But we're coming for these clubs if we stay on. We're going to start the season. I'm going to go be brave and say next season, we are going to come for these clubs, yeah? Like Manchester United, Tottenham, yeah? Arsenal, I mean, they're weird. So like Aubameyang and not getting a replacement is absolutely disgraceful. That football club is an absolute disgrace. The way Arteta has treated that club is that disgrace, yeah? They could go along with Lacazette and Eketana, yeah? Lacazette is injury prone. I think he's still a decent striker, but at the end of the day, they sell Aubameyang, never got a replacement for him, man. I think rule number one, do not disrespect your best player, yeah? That's number one. Number two, don't ever cast them aside. Because if you do that, then you're going to be in big trouble, yeah? And Arteta's under big pressure now. And I'll go further than that as well. They're not going to make the top four this season. I'll go as far as that, but they're not make the top four. And the fans are so peed off about it as well, yeah? That football club, right, takes pride of the fans, yeah? They're a proud football club. And guess what? Arteta has gone wrong, yeah? So I think he's going to be under pressure, him. And I just kind of see him be at the house at the end of the season. And I think he could be done. He could be done. So we'll see what happens in a couple of months' time. See, Arteta is absolutely right. I think he's wrong. And going back to Lingard, I think he's been treated poorly by Man U. He's been at the club since he's 12, 13 years old, right? And this is the way they treated him. Unbelievable, man. I mean, Lingard would have been a brilliant acquisition for us, by the way, on loan during the season. He could always hand his notice in on the Webster rule, yeah? 2 weeks, rip up his contract, and then he can come to us. But he ain't going to do that because he doesn't want to upset the club. He wants to go in on good terms at the end of the season now, yeah? He'll be available on the fee. They're also not going to let him go to West Ham United because they are a threat to the Red Devils, yeah? A point behind. It is what it is. And I've got Kevin Williams. Good afternoon, mate. Hope you're okay, mate. I hope you're having a fantastic day with your family. And the signing's definitely strengthened you a bit, but I agree on striker. However, Wilson's injury isn't as bad as they thought, so he could be back quicker. Let's hope that's the case. We need him back ASAP because at this moment in time, he's going to be a big miss. Chris Wood could be out if that's true or something in New Zealand. Yeah, we're going to end up with Dwight Gale. We're going to end up with Dwight Gale up front. That's real talk, yeah? And he hardly played this season. Are there any free agents out there? Diego Costa. He's on a free agent. He's a free agent, yeah? And who's that lad in the Chinese league? I can't remember his name now. I'll come to us in a minute. And I've got that from Blaze. Afternoon, John. Just for put on my headphones while we're calling. Just dropped you a retweet to keep up the good work there. Thank you very much indeed, mate. I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. And everyone say hi to everybody else. And yeah, the coverage from all of you is fantastic yesterday. Great job, Tony. Thank you much indeed, mate. Thank you so much. The thing is, though, I've got a full-time job. And Paul is a full-time YouTuber. Big up to him, man. And Baz has got a wonderful channel, does not just football, but all sports as well. That's why it's called World Sport TV. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, right? All our channels has come a long way, right? And I think they watch our channels more than the normal Newcastle ones. Yeah. But big up to Newcastle podcasters as well, mind. They're doing a good job. Yeah. It's all about teamwork. Yeah, it's not competition. It's not who's the best. It's all about teamwork. I get on with people. I respect people. Yeah, and I got afternoon to you, Seth, for your clear mate. Absolutely good. And a real positive. A real positive was the number of players who wanted to come. Shame about their clubs. Exactly. Yeah, it's going to come to a point, right, that especially in the summer, I think, wow, they do not want to sell into us, do you know what I mean? They do not want to sell their players to us because it could be a threat, yeah? Good luck with that. But I'll tell you one thing, the agents will be peed off, yeah? Saying, hang on a minute, why are you stopping this guy moving to Newcastle? Yeah? Crazy, man. And I think teams like Manchester United, yeah, need to be careful here. But Lingard's going to be on the fee. So they're going to lose everything, yeah? Cool. That's their loss at the end of the day. They could have got up to 7 million quid from this. And they chose to keep him. So they lose them on fee. Fine. I got Geordie Tune for life here. Fantastic effort by owners there, 10 out of 10. They worked so hard during the transfer window. Do you know what it is, mate? Absolutely. Totally agree. They have done everything. They worked hard up till the point when they closed the business. Yeah. I thought they were absolutely fantastic. 92 million spent. And if we stay up, Gamache is going to be our club record buy. And listen, that is an absolutely brilliant buy, by the way. It really hacked off the Arsenal fans, let's be real. Yeah, they're kicking off because they didn't get our guy. So it is what it is. We missed out on targets before, by the way. Yeah, did we moan about it? No, we just got on with it. And Lara, good afternoon to Watford fan. Hello, John. Do you think 3 relegated teams will go straight back up? Is that the teams like Fulham, Bournemouth, and other teams, or as they are now? If you talk about the 3 teams now, right, at this moment in time, quite possibly, yeah. But if you talk about the Championship now, I think Fulham and Bournemouth will come back up. I think it's going to be close. It's so tight, sort of thing. But the relegated teams will get relegated this season. I think they may come straight back up, but that's a hard leader Championship, if you see what I mean. We did bit this probably didn't get a striker, but fair enough, hard to get in January. Totally agree. Absolutely agree there. Strikers are hard to get. This transfer window, it's the toughest window of the lot in January. Yeah. We spent 92 million quid. Yeah. We actually fixed up the defense, which we had to. Yeah. Matt Taggart, a left back. Yeah. Dan Burn, defender, can also play left back. Kieran Trippier, quality, world-class right back. And Fabian Schär, I mean, that's the best I've seen him played since he walked through the Newcastle doors. I think it was absolutely brilliant that day. Magnificent. And if he carries on like that between now and the end of the season and keeps themselves up, give this guy a 1-year deal. Give him a new contract because he is valuable, yeah? I think he's coming around now to show us what a fantastic player he really is. Yeah? And all I set the tone for somehow to we wouldn't be scammed. Totally agree. I mean, I've got to talk about Sven Botman later on, by the way. Yeah, because a lot of people say, he's going to come, it's our project, yeah? I tell you exactly what he said, yeah? John, are you happy with Newcastle's transfer business? I am indeed now, 100%, yeah? It's just a shame we didn't get a centre forward. If we could get a striker coming in, it would have been a lot better. It would have been 10 out of 10, icing on the cake, coup the cake. And let's go on to Laura. She's saying to Truls, why do you need a striker when you bought Chris Wood? Don't waste money. Laura, Chris Wood ain't really the answer, yeah? We needed another striker coming in because I fear he's not going to score enough goals for us. But if he got an like Zapata, then he would have made all the difference, yeah? We needed a quality striker up front that's going to get us scores between 10 and 15 if possible to keep us up because goal scores wins us games. But Chris Wood, I'm going to back this guy, but will he get us 10 goals? I very much doubt it very much, but he is a Premier League proven player, and that's the most important thing. And we still look like a front, we do, but hey ho, they did it well. Well done, Newcastle. Thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate that, mate. Amazing windows for you guys, unlike my team. We only put bids in no intention of signing anyone, just to appease the fans. Exactly. We've gone after them. Simple as that. We tested the water a couple of times, but pulled it through. I feel sorry for Lingard because he's still not going to get any game time. So how he's not going to be in the squad? Exactly. He can always rip up his contract, by the way, and they could just have the pick of his clubs, yeah? I don't think United are like that at all. So whether, excuse me, Manchester United, I would back him, but he's got to score the goals. We're not sure yet. Talking about Chris Woods there. And we need a striker. Absolutely. It was easy to get and have Premier League experience, and you also had the release clause as well. And I got John here, John King. Hello, John. Hope you're well. Did you see a message about putting Paul on trial since he had you on trial? Good luck with that. Because I don't think Paul would be a happy body if I said to him, trying to say, you're going on trial, pal. Do you know what I mean? But listen, Paul, you're watching me. I love you to bits, man. You're like a bloke, Lewis, you know? Without Paul, then I would not have done this channel. It's as simple as that. And Corvid in New Zealand, I believe so. Jeff, yeah, mentioned that. And if Dele Alli on loan Everton is it's a permanent deal, mate. It's a permanent deal. I think it's up to worth about 30 million quid, but on appearances as well. So if he makes 20, they got to pay him less than 10 million or something like that. So it's something ridiculous, man. But listen, I think that's a good deal for Everton there. It's a gamble, but I think Dele Alli will come through. I think Frank could turn him into a good player and reset his career. And PFA and FA rant about player welfare and mental health. Why aren't they acting on Lingard's saga? Bloke's head must be gone. Yeah, I totally agree. I don't trust the PFA, by the way, and the FA. Nah, I don't trust them at all. They don't care. It's not Arteta that's the problem. It's Kroenke. Yeah, it could be a bit of both. Kroenke's not helping, not spending the money. Yeah, but Arteta has to choose the team. One thing I'm going to say, the way Arteta treated Aubameyang, I think that's wrong. Aubameyang went to fit as a sick mum in France, yeah? And then it got back late. Yeah? I understand he got back a bit late. Yeah, he could have told himself it'll be extra day late, cool. But the way Arteta treated him, I'm sorry, it's wrong. It's wrong at this moment in time. I mean, you've got to put your family first and foremost, yeah? Football ain't everything. I think Arteta, the way he handled it, was a bit harsh. Really, really is. But like I said earlier, do not upset your best players, yeah? Just don't cast them aside. And that's exactly what Arteta did. In my opinion, we got a striking player on the wing as well, like an Origi type, for when Wilson is fit. A lot of fans aren't confident about Wood. I'm getting a lot of them down there. I'm not trying to be negative, let's be real, but I hope that Chris Wood proves us wrong. But we have got to play to his strengths at times, you know what I mean? But if we do that, cool. But these next two home games is going to determine whether we can be in the Premier League or not. But I think we're going to be fine. We win one of those games, by the way. Dele Alli is all ready to take 2 touches to get the ball under proper control. Fair enough. I got Jeff as well. Costa free agent. I tell you what, look at that now. I'd like to see a striker plays as a striker. And Diego Costa, I think he's a damn good player. I think he still is. Yeah. Injuries gets in the way, but I think Diego Costa will do a job for Newcastle. And I hope that if he does come, I would love to see it as doable, then I think he'd be fine. And hello to Adio. What do you think of Eddie Howe would pick a start at the back four? Who do you think he'd pick? For me, Trippier on the right back. On the other side, it'd be Target. And in the defence, it'd be Fabian Schär and Dan Burn. I cannot see Lascelles getting back in the team. Then again, he's captain, isn't he? So he's going to get in the team. If he does, I've just got a horrible feeling it's going to be Fabian Schär's going to make way because Dan Burn's going to come in because he knows how to defend properly. But Fabian Schär, I mean, after that performance, I think should be in the team. I'm just going for that as well. And last, I think Newcastle wasted money and we're panicking for that Watford game. Well, for the Watford game, we should have won that game. We had a chance in the first half, but Watford came into the game, could have scored 3 before they got there. He deserved equalising goal. But this is the thing, Laura. We haven't beat Southampton at home. We haven't beat Norwich at home, Brentford at home. Yeah? That is the thing. And that's why we're going to need to start getting that together very real quick. Otherwise, work could be done. But I hope not, by the way. And get Diego in ASAP. Is he going to come? Yeah, he did, because the Watford game was so important and Wilson was injured. Wow. And absolutely fine. You happy with it, Jules? I'm definitely happy, mate. 100%. Hopefully you can bag a few until Wilson gets fit next month. Let's hope that is the case. If you just get 1 goal, then I think more will come through. Money-wise, Woods is a hit and miss as a player. He may come good, cross my fingers, yeah. I'm going to back this guy, and I hope he does it. Other channels aren't as good as yours. To review what's on Sports TV, Blakey, thank you very much indeed, man. I really appreciate that. I watch all you guys' channel more than any other YouTube, pure entertainment and banter, and I'm West Ham. He's a West Ham fan. Yes. I understand that Gold and Sullivan aren't able to do any business of English clubs now, apparently. I could be wrong on that, because I heard that they would rather do business in Europe because the money you got to fork out for these guys, unbelievable, man. And it's just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. They try to buy cheap, but when it comes to selling players, wow, they want the maximum. Fair enough, but thanks for coming on, Wacky, mate. Big West Ham fan, by the way, and good luck for the rest of the season too. Yeah, it was more than the defense let us down, but has been poor the last 2 games. Cool. Now I've got Jeff as well. Director of football coming in soon. Yes, let's hope that is the case. We need a director of football ASAP. Dan Ashworth, his name's been mentioned. Yeah. And he'd be welcome to open arms, people. If you guys stays up, then all your signs will be well worth it. And the summer will be crazy. Absolutely right. Botman seems keen on joining. I'll comment that one in a minute. I have my take on that as well, by the way. And I'll go do a clip later on. And Aiden, big up to you, Aiden. James Lawrence Alcott, I stated Newcastle tax is real after how Newcastle were treated by other clubs during the transfer window. It's disgusting. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah. They want to fleece us. So when it comes to Newcastle, boom. Let's whack an extra 10, 20 million on this, yeah? I tend to get stuff, yeah? Because it's going to come to a point we're just going to buy players in Europe. Absolutely ridiculous, man. We're not going to get fleeced. I mean, we're going to offer you what they're worth. We're not going to get fleeced. Simple as that. Our Sophia sort of thing. I hope we don't do business with them ever again, man. Because they come out with a load of rubbish. Paul made a statement yesterday about it, and I just bit my tongue. I really bit my tongue, yeah? Crazy, man. And it's also good enough for the Prem. That's for Lara. And too much time spent on Carlos and Botman Lingard deals cost you in regards in getting a striker. I think that's the case now. Like, I mean, there's other players out there. Yeah, I'll give them a time limit. I'll give them like a 7-day time limit. And if you don't want to accept my offer, just get lost, basically. We just move on to other targets, yeah. And I still think you could score goals at other positions other than the strikers. That's a cost possibility, yeah. I mean, you got John Shelby can score some cracking goals when he's on it. ASM can score some bangers. I love to see Ryan Fierce score some goals as well, by the way, too. Yeah. And whoever plays up front, could be Chris Wood for the time being. We need goals from him. 9 out of 10 for the window. The sales is crap. Yeah. Need surprise. I've got feeling John will stay up. I think Botman will join us. He knows the plan and what we are doing. Very interesting. But you also said that Milan's a beautiful city as well, by the way. I've been to Milan, and he is right. It is a beautiful city, by the way. That's good in the past, but it has been all for the season. Don't know what's happened to him. Talk about the sales, I think. Get Costa into the season as a free agent. Would have liked another centre back, another forward, but considering we signed 5 good players in 31 years, I cannot complain. Spencer, I don't think anyone in the room can complain with it at all whatsoever. Burns also a team fan, so he can spread the spirit of the two to the other players too. Absolutely. Botman to Milan, that's a possibility, by the way. But where we're going to pay 50 million for him, that's another story. That is the thing. But they're trying to get him to play alongside Tomori and have those two playing as a central defensive partnership for a long time. Yeah. So Milan's trying to get the defense on. Simon Kjær is out to the end of the season. Is he going to be at Milan at the end of the season? It'd be very interesting. But for me, let's go on to these players. Now, talk about Kieran Trippier. Just the player we need, a right back. He is international. He's a champion, Atletico Madrid. He's a leader and a talker. Yeah. He tells defenders where to go, position as well. I think that signing is a wicked signing. That's a 9 out of 10 for me. I think that's a brilliant signing. Go on to Dan Burn. And he's an honest defender. Not a world-class defender, by the way, but he's an honest defender. Not the quickest, but he knows how to defend properly. Yeah. So I'm going to give Dan Burn, based on that sign, I've got to give him an 8 out of 10. On to Target, if I pronounce it right. I think that's a steady signing. Not quickest again. knows how to defend, and positional sound, defensive sound, I'm going to give him a 7.5 for me. Go on to Bruno. He's going to get a 9 as well. This guy is an absolute baller. He's a proper box-to-box midfielder, Brazilian international, played for Lyon, signed him for Lyon, and I think that's a brilliant, brilliant signing for me. For me, I'm going to give him, it's got to be a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. And he's going to be a leader as well for my team as well. And for Chris Wood, I'm going to give him a 6. No, give him a 5 at the moment, 5.5. The 2 games I've seen him played, slightly better against Leeds, but needs to do a lot more. So I think those signings are good. And I think what happens next, what happens in the summer, whether we stay up in the league or not, I hope that we stay up and get players like Botman in. But I'm going to do a clip on him later on, and the comments has been saying, and I think it'd be okay. We'll see. I think we can get Wilson back soon. We're still up 100%. Let's hope that's the case. But he's got to stay fit as well. Wood's only played 2 games and not had many training sessions with the team. Give him time. I will do. I'll give him time because he needs the time. But a lot of people are not sure about him, by the way. Botman in the summer. We'll see. I do hope Newcastle becomes a big club because you deserve it after Mike Ashley. Good luck, Laura. Thank you very much. And so I was going to say good luck for you, Roy Hodgson, as well. And let's hope that we stay up. We're not at your expense either way. And Steve, I read his tweets. Okay, cool. I got blatantly, we're a big club, just had a shite team. That's very true. And going for it as well. Thanks, Laura. And New Zealand national team have COVID cases. Hope Chris Wood not got it. I'm praying that he hasn't got it, mate, because I tell you what, it'd be a disaster if he did. And let's hope that he doesn't catch COVID. If he does, then I hope he gets better very, very soon. And Wood will surprise you with the service he would get now. Let's hope that is the case, Davey. Let's hope that's the case. I think I will address my thoughts later on today about the signings I was going to get on Jason's channel, but sadly out from 5. And let's have a look at this one. If I don't give a toss, pure tick box for them, correct. I've got, how good is Matty Target? No, not about him. Listen, he's a good defender. He's a good left back, yeah? I mean, under Dean Smith, he's one of the better players, yeah? He's defended really well, and he's an honest player. He's not world class, but he's just a steady defender. I think he'd be okay for us, yeah? A left back, actually playing left back. We could have got him a couple of years ago under Rafa Benitez, but when he goes to Villa, I think he did well. I think he defended well, by the way. I've got my partner in crime, which is Maisie. She's going to join us at 7 o'clock for a Q&A session. So you've got any questions about Newcastle or any of the clubs, transfer windows as well, etc., then just fire it away. Any questions for Maisie as well, she'll answer the question as well. So it's going to be fun for an hour or so. And it should be honest, so join us for that, people. If we're happy to sell him, tells you something, I think. The thing is, though, I mean, probably he's not suited to Steve Gerrard's style of play. So it could be that. It's not because he's crap. It's just because of the style of play he plays, yeah? And that's all there is to it. Over Lingard, I'm over the moon back yesterday. Can't even get mad at Jesse. It wasn't him. I just got it, John. What's your thoughts, Sass and Brian? In my opinion, I think Man U treated him very, very poorly. Let's be real. Yeah? He wanted to come to Newcastle. He wanted to play football, yeah? But the owners, right, it's just absolutely shocking. Absolutely disgraceful. The Glazers say, you're not going nowhere, mate. Yeah? Going nowhere. Because we're not going to sell you to a team like us. It's going to be a threat in future years. And him going to West Ham because it's their rival. Yeah? It's absolutely ridiculous. I'll tell you what, right? If Man United comes in for Bruno Guimaraes, say in a couple of seasons' time, and say, look, we're going to offer you 85 million for this guy, I tell them where they're going. I tell them where they're sticking their money. Tell them to shove it. Why? Because you don't need that money. Yeah? We're the richest club in the world. So money ain't an object to us at all whatsoever. Yeah? It's as simple as that. So, sorry, Macy. Sorry now. You know, but if they don't want to do business with us, we should not be doing business with them. Yeah? I've always said that. Yeah? Because could you imagine if we sold Bruno to Man U, right? And then the season after that, we battle out for the title and he scores winning goal, actually sees Man U winning the league, then Unbelievable, man. It's just an absolute, it's a shocker. It's an absolute shocker, people. Yeah? It's a joke. It's not going to happen. I will not sell over our top players to a rival. It just cannot happen, people. It cannot. And I hope the new owners and Eddie Howe notice this. Otherwise, I shall not be happy. I went to St. James on 15 Jan, great city centre, and your fans I spoke to were nice. Laura, we love you, man. Thank you so much. We are a fantastic team, fantastic club. Yeah, absolutely magnificent. Maisie the mag. So, yeah, what are we on now? 31 minutes. Yeah, I mean, Macy's just said to us, well, like, I'm going to say it. If you do like the channel, like what you see, then everyone hit the like and subscribe button for me. That would be absolutely amazing. It helps the channel grow, right? I'm only 70 away from getting 2,000 subscribers. So if I can get that by the end of the week, that would be absolutely amazing. 63 left now, people. So that would be brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. If I can go in the 2K club, that would be absolutely brilliant, and it helps my channel extends as well. Thank you so much indeed for that one. And everyone say hello to you. But she's not a mag. Definitely not a mag. She is a red through and through. And yeah, a bit out of dear. Thanks. Hope you will too, mate. That's for now. And I've got Thomas. John, are you happy that Henrik is going to keep it on loan? Mate, I'm over the moon, mate. Let's be real. He's not good enough for Newcastle United. Yeah. We should have sold on a permanent deal. Yeah. He's got what? 2 years left on his contract after this one. And by the way, Jeff Henrik was linked with AC Milan. You honestly think Jeff Henrik is going to go above Frank Kessie? You've got to be joking, man. You've got to be absolutely joking. And Jeff Henrik, I mean, I tell you what, if Jeff Henrik got on the Milan's 4-2-3-1, let's be real, I tell you what, the fans are slating. The fans, Milan fans are absolutely slating big style. But then again, I could be wrong. He could prove them wrong. So with the right servers, I can see why Chris Wood won't put away a few goals, especially now with new signings in. I think if you get the first goal, you get plenty. I may say, hey, I'm not going to read that, but listen, can't be upset as well. And Tony B say, yeah, you and John have swapped teams. Yeah, right. Listen, put respect in Macy's name, man. She's a Man U fan, yeah? Just treat her nice, treat her clean. My question to you, John, is do you think Ace and Face of Wood, Joe Linton and Shelby are going to score enough goals to keep us up? I hope so. If we get the chances, we are playing good football, playing cracking football, people. But at the end of the day, man, so I think it'll be fine. We're going to stay up on the basis of strengthening our defence. That is the thing. If you strengthen your defence and keep it tight, defend properly, you're going to win the games. That's it. Depends if you score a goal, that is. Yeah. And John Soft Macy, top 2. Macy is first. I'm second. Thanks a lot now. All the things I've done for you, my guy. That's fine. I can understand you like Macy. I've been honest with you. Love you. Both respect you both. My friends, loyal to you both, buddy. Thank you so much indeed. Niall, what a top guy. What a top guy. And feel sorry for you, Macy. You have terrible owners. We know how that feels. Absolutely. I mean, they're not spending enough money. They only spend the money when they want to spend the money. That is that. And a good situation is they put bids knowing they won't get players just to say, look, we tried. They are well known for that. Yeah, I'm afraid. Shocking, man. Our owners are so good. They don't even know the age when Ronaldo first joined Man U. That's unbelievable. If you don't know how old he was before he joined you, that is shocking. Poor. You were very welcome, Macy. Thanks on the Corn show last week. I ended up being promoted as your co-host. Felt did brilliant, my friend. Now, big up to you, mate. Big up to you. And I heard that Macy got a bit of a hard time yesterday. I should be speaking to her later on about that. Whether you figure that Man U should be bossing in the transfer window, yet the team next door kill them. We'll see what happens in the summer. And that's it. Watch League Gunners earlier, John, who was saying the difference is that Man U had taken out 2 billion and also taken out, I think it's around 6 mil. I can't remember of Arsenal. Wow. Unbelievable. So I tell you what, he'd be peed off about the transfer window, man. Especially with Arteta. He's Arteta out all day long. I can tell you that, people. Afternoon chat, John. Transfer window, a 9 out of 10 from Daniel. There's no point trying to fleece us as we still have to spend within financial fair play. We have the richest owners in the world, but technically we aren't the richest because of revenue, etc. It's a good window. It's been a good window, by the way. I'm happy at that, people. I'm seriously worried if I was an Arsenal fan trying to push for a spot in Europe. A bare bones squad is shocking. All they got is a Ketana or a Ketty what? And like I said, that's all they got. I've got loads of comments, by the way. Keep those comments coming through, people. Come the summer, I think players will join us over Man U, especially if they don't make the top 4 and we stay up. Gone are the times everyone chooses Man United. That's fair enough. And what that's the second club in Manchester. Listen, just you're probably not just first class. Top respect, Steve. Thank you very much indeed, mate. Thank you so much. Got a bit of breaking news, by the way. It's about Tom Brady. I don't know if you guys heard of him, but Tom Brady has officially retired from the NFL. So Tom Brady has retired from the National Football League in American football. What a fantastic player he was. I think we stay up. We need to look at better players than Lingard and Sommer. Ideally, we need to get players like 24, 25 to get a competitive team ready for next season. That's from John. That's a good point there. I think Bowman proved he's worth the fee. Yeah, I think he'd be brilliant. I think he'd be a fantastic signing. I agree with you earlier with the point, John. For me, I don't think Chris Wood's the answer because I don't think he was scoring enough goals to keep Newcastle up. I think you need another striker. Last week we did. We need another striker. That is the thing. And Richard Ladd, a better club, City, hurts that we don't deserve to be the best club in Manchester. Because this is the thing. I mean, you've got to compete against Man City. This team are a world-class team. They've got a world-class manager. They've got a world-class players there, yeah? For me, I think that Diaz, absolutely brilliant at the back. He really is. Bernardo Silva, quality. He's a joy to watch. Up front, I think Alvarez is going to do bits. I really do. I really, really do. We'll be interested to see what you are allowed to spend in the summer. I think you spend what we want. If we spend 300 million in the summer, cool. We're allowed to do that. Yeah, but one thing's got to happen. We'll not be fighting relegation ever again, people. We're not, because I think we're going to be up there. I think you're really going to be up there. But a lot of people haven't said this. We did a world-class goalkeeper as well. So, guys, I'm going to take a break. Sorry about that, people. If this comes up good on the temporary show on my phone at the minute, but once it goes back up on the main computer, then listen, I'll be straight back on the main one. So we carry on. I don't know what we were talking about earlier on, but I think he was talking about. Let's go back to Newcastle for a moment. Yeah, I think those 5 signings are absolutely brilliant for us, people. I think, we fixed the defence, which we need to do. That's number 1. Number 2, I mean, scoring goals is going to be a bit of a problem because we need a goal scorer 100%. And if we can get a goal, we should have a goal scorer. If we can get a free agent goal scorer, people, I think that would be absolutely fantastic. You know what I mean? But we've got to keep faith in Chris Wood, right? Because you never know. He might do things for us. You just never know. He might come here and prove us wrong. He might score 2 first-half goals. Do you know what I mean? But we should have to see on that one, people. I mean, I can't read the comments, I'm afraid. And the reason I can't read the comments because I'm having problems with the StreamYard at the minute. And if I'm honest with StreamYard, I'm just kind of getting sick of it. So again, you're gonna have to bear with us, yeah. Just give us 5 minutes, I'll be straight back. Don't know what's going on there, sort of thing. Guys, I'm gonna have to come back, guys. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I can still chat to people, but unfortunately, I won't be able to read the comments. So if you just bear with us, people, yeah. But I just have to go for that a second. I do apologise about that. If I don't read the comments there, then I really am sorry. So there you go. Like I said, I read the best I can. The owners are slowly phasing out everything to do with Ashley players, staff, and giving you a new shining club. Yep, that is the thing. And it's frozen again down, unfortunately. I do apologise that. Mate, your phone went off, buddy. Yeah, it did. I mean, it's John's internet again. I just don't know what it is, right? I mean, I'm going to get it sorted out. I said this before, but I've been frozen that day. I do apologise, and I'm not. Like, so I'm going to read some people comments out. By the way, I'm going to switch it off from here. Let's get this up a second. This could be good news. There you go, people. I'm back, people. I'm back. I'm back again, people. I do apologize about that. And I tell you what, our internet system's absolutely shite here, people. It really is. And I haven't looked at Luca's comments yesterday, but I will do later on. But like I said, I'm going to go for the comments as well. I promise I'm going to say. Like I said, if I don't read it out, sort of thing, I do apologize about that one. Look at this one. I've read that as well. I'm sorry about this, people. And I'm okay. Frozen, David. Yeah, it's just a phone. And it's on the phone. You can't stream and answer the phone at the same time, dial-up sort of thing. I've got to find out why. I think Paul would watch that. I was joking. Yeah, he was. Yeah. In the summer, need to ensure quality efficiency. That's from Jeff. Thank you very much indeed. And hope the phone call, blah, blah, blah. This is the thing, man. And I'm way behind my phones as well. This has gone back for 3 minutes ago. But still, like I said, I mean, so Newcastle fans, if you give some marks out of 10, how many marks out of 10 would you give our transfer window, people? Because I'm going to give an 8 out of 10 because I think we should have got a striker coming in. And at the end of the day, that's what we need. We need a striker. It would have been a 10 out of 10. I've got now John Lucas having issues with it last week. He tried to go live last week for Arsenal, but in the end, he ended up pre-recording, which was great reaction, just passionate. Yeah, I've got to check his video later on. And his angle tool, you can see it right there. The laughing emoji, etc., etc. And like I said as well, if you like to donate as well, that's up to you. But also, you'll have to become a member. Right, it's only 99p to become a member. So it's only 99p. and it's only one option as well. So it's well worth it. And I'm not going to use the Niles quotes because that's his quotes and not mine. I could only see 2-3 players in the summer, but they will spend be big and be big signings. Botman, top striker, and maybe a new goalkeeper. 100%. Let's fly for there. I got Tony as well, Leeds fan. Leeds has a superb window. We saw 3 more physios and bought a loyalty. Listen, man, I think he's got a good squad there. Yeah, but you've got a lot of injuries at this moment in time. It's good to hold on to Calvin Phillips. If you had on to Calvin Phillips, that is brilliant. That is a brilliant one there, you see. But West Ham, we're never going to get Calvin Phillips. Never in a million years. Let's have it out there. And Mason Young, Gavin Evidence-Johnson's court case coming up. It didn't end well on the last one. It certainly didn't it? And then Paul said, I have to use the background, Man United background as well for 4 streams. He's got to be joking. It ain't going to happen anytime soon, people. There's absolutely no way. Thanks for that, Pets. I really appreciate that. And I'm just going to fly for it as well. I think there's a cracking one. Yeah, I get what you mean, man. They've got Leeds, got a new Pocket BL too. Super fast fiber. Yeah, but our internet is absolutely crap. It really, really is. It really is, man. Back in business. Better than being out of business, man. Happens, John. Luke had the same problems last night. Yeah, I think you mentioned that, mate. Thanks very much indeed. And Jules giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Jock says 8. 9 from Macy as well. 8.5 from Spencer. Liam, 8 out of 10. Wash your hands. I'll do it next time. 8 out of 10 from St. Eden, yeah. Those marks are coming through, by the way. 9 out of 10. There's a good window, but we do need a striker. Ryan, I know it's a terrible attitude of Man U, but we just should pay for Lingard. Would have got us over the line. I feel now we have to pressure on Bruno before he even starts. He needs the time. He does need time. He's come to a new league. It's as simple as that, because you're not going to expect him to go in, right, and do the biz. He's a good player, but I think he hits it off. I really do. And got Jeff, to stay up 9 out of 10, 6 out of 10 for being relegated. And it'll be a tight coming into the season. I've said that as well myself. It's going to be very tight. And all this night in P, cheap out and a happy meal of a flurry. I would be saying that. I'll do that to Niall. Yeah, it's got it as well. Gosson rates it 8, 9s out of 10, 7s out of 10s as well. Hopefully, Target kicks on the next 6 months and helps solve the left back issue. We have a lot of problems with that as well. 7 out of 10 for no centre back as Cam or CAM, and striker really a perfect 10. Rangers have run the Scottish windows, signed Aaron Ramsey. Well, I tell you what, that's not going to bother us because I still feel Celtic can win the league. They've got a game tomorrow. That'll be a hell of a game. Back to Echelon, maybe? We'll see. The pictures Templeton news site internet. Go out to Virgin Broadband. They have the best one. Has faster internet access than Virgin. It's the BT broadband I've got. But I'm definitely going to sort it out and see what happens soon. And can't judge the window until these guys actually start playing. But I'm positive we can now stay up. Now, 100% sure that that's an Abigail. A new member of the Tourniverse. CD, and I got now joined Newcastle background for Court Barstone for Man. He did. Gives it to us. I didn't pull it up though. Virgins, 9 out of 10. That's a Mark. Get the band Dan. That's from Paul. I've got Turner Spartan, 8 out of 10. Ryan got the call with George been rough, but I hope you get better soon. I really, really do. I think the window turned out to be good. Big Gods had always wasted too much time chasing the player that never wanted to come or were not allowed by their clubs. Should have moved on, had other lines up. Yeah, that's very, very true. Good evening to you, Simons. Hope you're okay. And hope we get well soon. Yeah, Ryan, get better soon, kidder. Junta, but that's the way negotiating entails, yeah? Can't understand Ramsey's move. I don't understand it at all because he should have come to the Premier League. If he's going to leave Italy, should have come back to the Premier League. We should be all of that one move as well, by the way. But listen, it is what it is. He chose Rangers. Juve is going to pay something like 80% off his wages, and Rangers is going to pay something like 150 grand a week. Wow. Where have they got that kind of money? I just don't know, people. I really don't. And well, good man, Davey. To be fair, we knew majority of the Premier League clubs wouldn't want to do any business with us, but we still wasted a lot of time trying to do so exactly that. Disappointing last year. Listen, it started well, and then it just drifted off a wee bit. It's simple as that. 3 points against Everton next week, please. Yep, I should be in Viva on next week. So join us for that, people. Everton came interesting. So we have the FA Cup game under the belt, so much sharpness. That'd be a cracking game. I mean, I thought we were going to get 3 points, but now Lampard's come in and Dele Alli and Donny van de Beek's coming as well. It's going to be that match. Going to be a lot tougher than people make out to be. And thanks to that's the rules. Morning to Melissa from Canada. I hope you're okay. I mean, I'd love to get on my channel one day, Melissa. If you want to come on my channel, pets, just let us know and I'll grab you on there as well. And it'd be make it big for Canada as well. Everton game is huge. Ramsey loving Scotland. Maisie, well, man, you make the Europa League this season. Ask that question tonight, mate. I'm doing a Q&A question tonight, people. 7 o'clock, me and Maisie. Join us for that. And you'll have your chance then. In those Kiki, I love it. Everything I do. Have I been to the Old Firm? I haven't, mate. No. Never done the Old Firm. I'd love to have done it. It was Glasgow Derby, by the way. Not the Old Firm. I should not have said that. Right, you're welcome. I'd love to go there. I'll pay £100 for it as well, just to watch the game. I think Burn will give Calvert-Lewin a sniff. I hope that is the case. So don't end up falling on that face. What's happened to Wood and using COVID outbreak? Apparently, there's been COVID outbreak there, sort of thing. I don't know the full facts, but it's been happening, mate. So it does not look good at all whatsoever, sort of thing. So let's hope he doesn't get caught in it as well. Ramsey to Scotland because he knows to get injured first match and cash in. Quite possibly. I still going for Everton, Watford, and Burnley for the drop. Oh, very interesting. Everton for the drop, eh? They didn't put all the eggs in one basket. The fact that January is difficult and most clubs found out. They have to learn from that now, sort of thing, eh? I mean, it's a learning curve for them. They have to learn. But listen, it is what it is. Would have got a 10 striker came in, but at the end of the day, it was a fantastic transfer window. End of the day, teams improved a hell of a lot, but Mark, absolutely, mate. We're the biggest spenders in the January window. See if Ramsey lags up after 4 or 5 games before getting kicked to bits. If that's the case tomorrow, that'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant. Wait till you face that field of Scottish bees. That, not to diss, I love Scotland and the Scots. Absolutely brilliant. If you sign new centre back or forward, I say 8 out of 10 to stay up. With that keep signing, I see a 50-50, 5 out of 10 to stay up. Next game versus Everton is vital. 5 out of 10. Wow. And let's have a look at this one. I know very little and would take a fool of myself. Plus, you will be dazzled by my stellar Canadian accent. Melissa, listen, don't be shy. Don't be shy, pet. I'm doing a watch on next week, right? So come on my channel. Come on, have your say after the match, right? And have your say. Give you about 10 minutes, by the way, to have your say. But don't be shy. Just come on. And Celtic all day long, mate. Just because they choose Lingard, don't mean they're looking at other deals. None came off because it's January, our current position. Yeah, I mean, I read about Chris Sutton, by the way. I'm going to be real about Chris Sutton. He's a Celtic legend, but I take no notice of him now. I really don't. No, I mean, he's done with that distance in Newcastle, by the way. It was quite funny. There was linked to us. Was linked to no one and offers for him as well. Sounds like club around Europe just no longer interested in him. He's on 650 grand a week, Darren, and who's going to pay that? No one at all. Cold weather, yep. How I tackle you won't last long. I got Diamond as well. Looking like Bell's going to hang up with Boots this summer if Wales fell. I think that could be quite a possibility. And not only that, I think he'll probably end up playing back home in Cardiff. We shall see. I think, look, we have now got a solid back line and now Burn, Target, Share, and Trippier pretty solid. Absolutely, 100%. And I've got Melissa. We'll see, John. We'll see. Can't wait to play Everton. That's a do or die game. You're absolutely right, Melissa. Absolutely right. That's what we need to do. We're going to need to win that game big style, yeah? I know the new player's going to come in, maybe a shot for a couple of them, but listen, we've got to win that game. He said you could not have your own thoughts. Just I don't agree with them, or at least I don't think he could properly judge. Yeah, everyone's to the opinion. Yeah, and also go easy on Ginger, people, because I do like him and he's got his opinion as well. If you want to argue with him, that's fine. If you don't agree with him, just don't bother. Do you know what I mean? Ramsey won't even make the sun be up there while he's out injured. Probably not. Let's have a look at this one. Managers, owners, people involved transfers should be proud of themselves. I'm the best trans in 14 years. We're going up the table, bro. Mark, I hope that is the case, mate. I hope that is the case, but I believe we'll do it. On Bell's wages note, Ramsey selling for wages. Rangers only paying 10% towards them, and the rest is you there. Wow. Very interesting. I said £140,000 a week, didn't I? I think we need a calm or striker for one more sign if we can pull it off. And take care to Ryan, mate. Thanks for coming on. I believe in how we get the lads playing as a team. We need to get behind him now to the end of the season. Aidan, I totally agree, mate. Totally agree. And you, Ryan, get well soon, Ryan, mate. Get yourself some rest while you're there, mate. Please, whatever you do. And listen, at the end of the day, what we need to do, right, we've got to get behind the team, start winning some football matches, because you only won twice this season. And once we do that, we'll be absolutely fine. And I'm just looking at some comments as well, by the way, from Brighton fans. Big up to Brighton fans, by the way. Saying nice as that down burn, right? Saying that he's done a wonderful job, right? I'm just going to read a couple of people. Like, any Brighton fans in the building, come and have your say, right? And I'll start with Villa fans first. And Target was excellent for us last season, but hasn't kicked on the season for whatever reason. Fair enough. And also, same Villa fans as well. Big up to Villa fans, by the way. Real disappointing helps them, does help them at all. And Target is a good defender with a very limited game going forward. At times last season, sublime interceptions, blocks, tackles, the full English. He doesn't have the aptitudes Joe need for his system, but he's no mug and he's decent job in the main. Trust the club to arrange things as well as possible regarding loans and situation, but no doubt he's been an asset to the Geordies. Absolutely. That's fantastic words, by the way. I could well share the screen, share the stream. If I should share the stream, have a look. I think I might just do that, actually. Could I get on cool that? Yeah, there you go. Hopefully you can see that, people. Yeah, just to go up as well. I'll come back to the comments in just a wee bit. Yeah, and he's good without fans. I just think it's one of those you can't mentally cope well with the pressure that comes to the fans back. And Newcastle fans are one of the most intense crowds in England. I don't know what crowds got to do with it, man. Crowds should be supporting them, man. As simple as that. And let's move on to the Brighton fans, by the way. A tweet from Lauren, right? She says that got a big Dan Burns leaving. Genuine player who gives 100% every game. He's been brilliant for us this season. Wishing more the best at Newcastle. That's from Lauren Lynn, 94. I think that's a brilliant, brilliant tweet there, by the way. And let's have a look at others as well. I'm going to fly up as well, just pick the best ones. This one here, I'm sad he's gone. When he was good, more often than not, he was very, very good. And when he was bad, he was very, very horrid. That's one of the fans. One said, thank you, Dan. Good luck. Gutsy, hard working, and surprisingly skillful player. We'll miss him. This is talk about Dan Burn here. And then one said, disappointed by this. Could dress it up. All the great business for the club. Double the salary. Comes from Newcastle stuff. But it doesn't help stop me thinking he's gone to a bunch of mercenaries after his best spell for the club and completely mastering Lukaku. Wow. Calling our club mercenaries, right? Unbelievable. Started well, but to come and say that, it's just sad. Really sad. Call our club mercenaries, wrong. Up here as well. There's no defender in our club or truly versatile Dan. He's not the best, but he is the most adaptable. Can slot straight to left back, left wing back, centre back. Great air presence, had Lukaku in his pocket. And all those reasons, he's worth more than 13 million to our club, in my opinion. We just won't find someone as accomplished, as physical, as versatile in multiple positions, south of 30-year-old who can slot in the first team 13 million quid. So listen, it's getting some good vibes as well. Very good vibes from the Brighton fans. And if that's the case, I think that's brilliant comments, by the way. So big up to the Brighton fans and the Villa fans as well, by the way, for that matter, for telling us what it's all about. And I'm just going to fly through here as well. I've got Ryan in the building, by the way. And let's have a look at this one. We'll start with Aiden. I believe how we're getting the lads playing the team. We need to get behind it. Yeah, I've seen that. And let's have a look at this one. We've got Ramsey from there. We've got Ryan. John, could you give applause to Canada? If he win against El Salvador tomorrow, we qualify for our first World Cup in 35 years. John Heron, who's a Mackham, has got the best out of the national all as one. I'm definitely going to give a clap for Canada before we start. Okay, but I'll be keeping an eye on Canada as well, by the way. So let us know for that, and it'll be cool. So good luck to Canada. I hope they make the World Cup. And I've got Fash as well, prediction for 11 for Everton. Yep, the back and goal. Trippier right back. Over side, it will be Target. Centre back will be Shah and Dan Burn. Three midfield will be Shelby, Bruno, Joe Linton. And then you've got Ryan Fierce on the right, Ali on the left, and Chris Wood up top. If he doesn't get caught in this COVID breakout as well. So that's me 4-3-3 people. So take care from the chat, and you Spenny. Take care, mate. And wages are ridiculous. How now? There's Messi's on 995k a week. Ronaldo 550 grand a week. Could you believe that? It's unbelievable, people. Yeah, crazy, man. And would be Ikumenal Mata. Just confirm just comments. All I'm saying is they're banked on Ekiteke and Lingard both fell through. There's nothing in reserve just in case the deals didn't happen. So that's why I'm a bit disappointed with order. Don't mean I'm protesting. Listen, they've tried. They've tried. After the interview, love the show. That's in Seagulls. Seagulls! No. There you go. So guys, American manager, not a Canadian. Got Foxy as well. Crazy that we went from Botman to Carlos to Burn. Burns to the face on defender, but it's been a failure in that department. Needed one more top defender. And I've got this one here. Thanks for tools. That's fine. Let's have a look at this one. Disappointed you didn't get another striker, but I'm not being a sheep. I'm aware that I don't know everything the owners did. Maybe there's something in reserve. And it's not our fault it's Sophia Lille playing games. And to you as well, Ryan, mate. Get well soon. Shocking about Clark Lewis not doing the loans. There's a lack of respect to manager, clubs, fans. But do you know what it is with Jamal Lewis? I mean, he wants to prove himself for Newcastle. I'm not going to blame him not getting a loan move. Yeah, but not only that, he's not in the 25. But if he's not in the 25, he should be really playing games. That means going to the Middlesbrough. Do it. Aston Kieran Clark, I mean, honestly, man, he's a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. Yeah, he's done at Newcastle. He is done. It's because no one going to match his wages. Is that what it is? Hallway, man. You know, trying to fleece us out of the club. I think that's a joke. That it was so easy. I'm not going to blame Kieran, but I'm going to blame Ashley for giving that stupid deal. Honestly, crazy. Can't play Ekiteke if you're not coming. He's just a kid. New country, language, etc. would be hard. Look what he's happened to Martial. We came with 16. That's very true. Very, very true. Credit to the owners for trying their best this window. I think these signs will keep us up. Yeah, the other striker it would have been much easier. But based on the signing, I think we're just on enough to stay up this season, people. Non-NSC question. Interesting Gareth Bale plan to go into professional golf this year after the Madrid contract ended by the sounds of it. Listen, if he leaves Madrid, he'll either go play for Cardiff or I think he end the stage as a footballer because I just don't think he's happy being a footballer anymore, Gareth Bale. I think he sounded a bit peeved off, by the way. Let's be real. I'm happy it's live about our signings. I have 55th in Wood to get a goal. Now, back four sorted, mid and forwards might be able to push the line and press more. I'm backing him. You lot to beat Everton. Lampard's an idiot. They could go down. Well, we'll see what happens on that one. Yeah, we need to get Everton first and foremost. Here to you, mate. I hope you're okay. And for tit 11, you've got Dubs, Trippier, Bernasars, and Target. Joel, Shelby, Bruno, Fraser, Wood, ASM, and a 4-3-3. That's not a bad shout, by the way. I'm not sure about Lascelles coming back in, though, by the way. Well done, the transfer window, 90 million. Wow, thank you so much, mate. I mean, biggest spenders in the league, and other these clubs are being a bit salty as well. But I had an Arsenal fan today, Andy, his name is, sent us a tweet, and he wished us all the best, and he was pleased we got a takeover. Big up to Andy. He was on my show twice, by the way. We all loved Burn, looked after him. Listen, Gary, man, you're a Brighton fan, yeah? Make sure you come back on my channel again, right? Because you're always welcome to. And listen, this is an open channel, people, yeah? As long as you respect it, as long as you respect all of us as well, cool, yeah? But big up to you, Gary, and let's hope that your team finishes the table. We'll put it close to it, by the way. I think it can still live on loan this week, quite possibly. How do you know that all is done there? Wow. No problems with our mate, no problems with our mate, and definitely watching that too. That's from Melissa, and she sounds lovely, by the way. I'm not going to lie. And would have been nice to see Lingard in at 11, but I expected that team to show significant improvement on what we have seen before. There you go. We are going to talk about on talking Tune Facts tomorrow, by the way, about the transfer deadline with other Newcastle fans as well. And Kyle, I'm not going to read that, by the way. I'm not going to be falling for that, people. Absolutely butcher my name, but I don't mind continue making good content. We are part of the Toon family. You know what it is, mate? We are. It's no competition. I'm not going to come here and say, look, oh, they're better than us, they're better than us, they're better than us. What can I do? I'm not going to stop this. There's no way. Absolutely no way. It's all about the content. The content is important, and the subs as well. And I said that many, many times. Yeah, patience, man, patience. Why hasn't Kieran gone? Get out and thanks for the good years. That's because no one kind of matches wages, by the way. That's what it is. Making contact now about Carlos and Botman. Right, make us front runners for the summer. Maybe this was the intent. Yep, that's fine. But it's too late talking about transfers now. Transfers is over. Hopefully, Ekateki is taking some English lessons and learning his Newcastle history for the summer window. Listen, we should be first pick on this guy. Did someone say Marshall joined Man U when he was 16? I think he joined when he was 17 or 18. I could be wrong on that. All your signings, apart from one, has permanent experience, which is fat at the stage. And good business as well. Phone's gone again, people. Sorry, people. Sorry, people. That's twice now, and that's shocking. It is shocking, people. So do apologise for that if anyone can hear us. Um, yeah. So where do I get to? We talked about Newcastle again, sort of thing, and I got Paul in the building. By the way, he's not happy. He's not a happy, buddy. By the way, but see what I can do. Life it is. If I don't read the comments again, I do apologise and that. Let's also get the Paul's name. The fly for this as well. I do apologise. It doesn't rate him probably. As well. Can't see Bruno as well. I can't neither. And no Spence on Palarin. Let's have a look at that in a minute. It's possibly seeing Guimaraes and Almiron playing against each other. That is the case. That'd be brilliant. That'd be absolutely brilliant. In case you didn't know, I'm a Gooner, and I'm pleased for you and all Newcastle fans. I wish Newcastle all the best. Thank you so much indeed. And your club is finished. How can you allow to let Aubameyang go and then not get a replacement, mate? How can you allow that, mate? I've listened to a Chelsea fan today, right? And believe you me, he was just kicking himself basically about Arsenal sort of thing. I mean, you got Ekatana, right? And he ain't good enough for your club. Lacazette, he's a cracking player, but he's injury prone. I mean, Arteta, I think he needs to go, mate. He needs to go, man. And if, like I said, if you don't sack Arteta, I think you're done, mate. I think your club will be done. Yeah, it can handle the young players, we can't handle the senior players that well. Do you know what I mean? But I think Arteta needs to be careful here because the way you let Aubameyang go, like I said earlier on, then I think it's disgraceful. John Sojo, I hate Man U. I just don't hate their fans. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Go first. Well, it's possibly seeing game. I read that. Seen the Arsenal fan. Yeah. I like your content. I just don't subscribe to advertising. That's fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I mean, if you want to subscribe to my channel, that's cool. If you don't want to subscribe, then fair enough. Fair enough. And there he is. There's Paul there. I'm not on the good books. But I do love him, by the way. And I called him bullshit the other day, by the way. But listen, I didn't mean that. He knows that. And Frozen again. If there's Frozen again, Frozen Part 2 actually does. Perfect screenshot on this face. And Paul, happy birthday, by the way. Paul, happy birthday to you, mate. And I hope many happy returns at 32 years old. And I love Paul, by the way, especially when you're getting mad. If you pay 60 million for 4-month loan, there would have been no coming back from that. Every time we want a loan, we would have to pants well and truly pull down every deal. Listen, we don't want to get mugged off. Simple as that. Elsa and technical difficulties again. Yeah, it is spot on. Teams are, and I've got Steve Boosters cutting John's internet. Well, if he costs money, I'll cut him an hour. And band players like asking for the last need to ask at least 10 times before you can move on to the next one. Exactly. Say no, I'll give him 3 strikes, by the way. Third one, you say no again, the third one, you're out. It's not as if players are poorly paid, so why not take a pay cut and pay another league? Not as if they are getting £8 per hour, £8 per hour and 0-hour contracts shite direct. Yeah, that's very true, man. I know it wasn't. Just look at it as well. Bobby's on a lash. He really is, man. Happy new owners, all new transfers have good abilities and no nonsense footballers here to do a job. Could not have put it any better, Derek. How many interviews did it take John to upgrade his Wi-Fi? Well, I've got to make some inquiries, by the way. What happened, John? This is like what happens next and you be firm, correct? Keep it quiet because Paul's in the building, by the way. It's his birthday today. He's 32. Parley D. And this would have been 10 out of 10 if we bought a striker around 100%, mate. Too right. January's tough window. What were people expecting? Yeah, true. Deadline day review verdict. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. That's a lot in Guillermo. Jonky's stopping but moves faster than Harry Kane. Oh, I love it, man. Agree, man. Did I try that? Nico said last week with any right that will leapfrog Spurs and Arsenal. I tell you one thing. Next season, I think you're right. I think you're true. I think you're right. We will do. Because I tell you what, they're not gonna do bits if they carry on the way at the minute. Newcastle are going down. Let's hope not, mate. Let's hope not. Shite transfer window, 2 good players, Trippier and Gramish. Listen, mate, have the faith, have confidence, mate. They spent 92 million quid. It's as simple as that. And John also signed a guy from Colorado, the last name, Trusty. Trust the process. I haven't said that for a long time, you know. Trust the process. I love saying that, but I'm not allowed to say that now. Because if Daniel listened to that, she'd probably murder us, by the way. After birthday, see, look, Paul's getting some birthday messages here, by the way. Big up to Paul, by the way. Big up to him. And I also spent money without really spending money, as Colorado Rapids are owned by the same owner to transfer loan back Trusty. You couldn't make it up, man. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be absolutely stopped raving mad. You need a goalkeeper, centre back, left back, centre mid, calm, right wing striker. Who do you think you'll bring? I tell you what, mate, we've done our business, mate. But in the summer, we probably need a defender, a striker, and a quality goalkeeper, in my opinion. It's about mathing players and not going out on loan. But how many people wouldn't want to be part of the team revolution? It's all about playing football, not sitting on the seat on the bench and picking up money each and every week. It's as simple as that. And then the Right Honourable Paul McCockles in the building. You know what? I stand up and I sit down, mate. And Matthew, there's too much deadwood still at the club. Now, the next I'm going to bring up is my guy called Craig. Now, Craig, I work at work, right? What are all you world-class players you signed? Right. I hope people look at that tweet, right? It's Craig, right? And I work with him. He's from Bristol, right? And I never once said he's world-class signings. Kieran Trippier is world-class, yeah? I don't care what people say, but Kieran Trippier is a world-class player. Tell us what you think, people. Is Kieran Trippier a world-class player? I think he is, you know. So, big up to Craig. I can't understand Lewis, but Clark's rejections are outright shocking, yeah? He's putting money before games, yeah? Man, I don't know what to say, people. I do not know what to say. But I'm going to say this, right? But Kieran Clark is finished at Newcastle United. He really, really is. Remember Lampard on loan to City of America because Chelsea wouldn't see to them direct. I can remember that really, really well. Don't slag him off. I'm not. I'm just telling you the truth, man. Bring Adam P on a live stream one day. Do you know what? He's been on there a couple of times. I'd love to get Adam back on again. I've got to try if I can get him back on this week for an hour sort of thing. I'm sure he'll come. And Trippier is a world class. It's a world class. I think he is, you know. I think he's decent. Trippier is world class. Certainly the difference. Trippier's top quality, but he's not world class. I'm sure Craig will be pleased with that. But going back to Craig said, don't slag them off, yeah? Where's these world class going to come from? I tell you what, if we stay up sort of thing, we're going to get some quality players coming in. Sven Botman be one of them, hopefully. We definitely need a world class goalkeeper coming here as well, if not a quality keeper. We'll see what happens, people, yeah? I've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. I'll go for another 10 more minutes, and they're going to wrap up as well because I've got things to do. And yeah, I mean, what else can I say? Championship at best. There we go. Kieran Trippier. He thinks Kieran Trippier is a championship defender. Cool. And the only one, and CM could have been worse. So at least we have a chance of staying up now. Listen, my opinion on the transfer window, I think it's been a damn good transfer window. We needed a centre forward, which we did not get. But listen, at the end of the day, we spent 92 million quid, and we need to improve our defence, and that's exactly what we've done. So if we can fix the defence that Eddie Howe's done, then we're going to be okay. But listen, I think the back four will improve. I think the midfield will definitely improve with Joe Linton there, and also Bruno Guimaraes as well. I think that'll be a cracking signing, by the way. So I'm going to look forward to that. And up front, we need to get Wilson back ASAP. Otherwise, we're going to be struggling for goals. But Chris Wood, I'm going to back him. We'll see. Trips did score a bang freak in the World Cup. I've never achieved that. Thank you for the show, Fast and JK. And Scumpy, be careful with the If people expect our orders to be perfect in the first transfer window, then that is naive. Listen, I thought that'd be brilliant. And Joe, getting ready for the Macy stream. I am not. Let's be real. I'm not. Okay? You wait to that warehouse, you get no respect for anyone, even yourself. And fellow Madge, you see, and you think I'm scared of you, Craig? You think I'm scared of you? Craig, you keep crying, man. You keep crying. Yeah? Remind you, scared to loan as Lingard. Wow. We'll see about that. Just heard the Full hasn't signed his contract yet, as he's been walking through the car since yesterday on his Simmer frame. Could you imagine if he didn't sign for Sunderland? I'll be laughing. Oh, man. Just go through this as well. Got John. I think we'll score goals outside the striker's position, and we have. And honestly, try the best. Opinion. Look at the players they signed. 10 out of 10 for effort. Listen, don't time him out, man. He's my workmate, and I love him to bits, by the way. And he's a guy I respect every single day, and Craig knows that. Yeah. Oh, Craig, man. Craig, bless you. Listen, I've got to wrap it up there, by the way, people. And if you do like the video, you like what you see, please hit the like button. Then hit the like button as well. Do subscribe as well if you like what you see, and keep those comments coming through. And just going to fight for this as well. I think we'll survive with the backline sorting when we attack. There should be no worries with the back now for attackers. And Craig, absolutely right. If you don't know Craig, right, he's my guy, and he knows on the wind up, and he's a Bristol City fan as well. So listen, Craig, big up to Craig. You know, he helped us as well, sort of thing. And I think he's a fantastic guy. He'll come on my chat more times, hopefully, and hopefully it'll be cool. Just going to look at that as well. When it's bottom going to Milan, he's mentioned Newcastle and AC. And also, I've learned a lot from this windows. The next one will be get stuff done better in the summer. Just remember, I've gotten back to Bristol. That's very true. That is very true. Listen, guys, going to wrap up there. Like I said, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. And listen, I'll be back at 7 o'clock tonight with Macy for Q&A. Any questions you'd like to ask us both, far away. Until then, people, have a fantastic afternoon. And you ain't getting into Milan. There you go. We'll see. Guys, catch you later.